Welcome back to Life Lessons. Today, let's talk about something nearly everyone faces, yet few truly understand. A topic with deep impact on our mental health, the challenge of dealing with criticism and negativity in the era of social media. We live in a world of constant connection. Every day, thanks to platforms that were meant to bring us together, we're instead exposed to conflict, sometimes from friends, sometimes from total strangers. It seems almost inevitable. Someone will disagree with us, judge us, or worse, try to make us feel ashamed for simply being who we are. And when these attacks happen, you'll hear plenty of advice. Don't listen to them. Just brush it off. They don't matter. Kind words, but let's be honest, they rarely work. That sting, that quiet erosion of confidence, is still there. It brings up an important question. Why do some people crumble inside when faced with criticism, while others are able to stay calm and defend themselves? Why do some find it almost impossible to stand up to a bully or even push back against an unfair accusation from someone they love? The truth is, before we can defend ourselves against outside criticism, we need to be on our own side. For many, that's far harder than it sounds. Without really knowing it, some of us see ourselves as wrong, broken, or unworthy. We may carry a quiet, hidden sense of shame, a belief deep down that we're somehow flawed. Intellectually, we know that's not true, but emotionally, it can feel like the fundamental truth about who we are. A huge step in protecting ourselves from external enemies is recognizing that we might be fighting a battle inside. Our minds, shaped by early experiences, may be quick to accept blame, to believe harsh words, or even to echo them back at ourselves. So, why do accusations sometimes hurt so much? Why do cruel remarks resonate so deeply? The answer is rooted in our psychology. Just as we only understand a tiny fraction of how our bodies work, the mechanisms of our emotional mind remain hidden. But behind every bout of self loathing, there is often a history, a time when we were not truly loved or were made to feel less than. Maybe long ago, someone's words stuck. You don't deserve to be here. You're not enough. If those stories took root, it's no wonder they feel so crushing now. Imagine someone accused of being an idiot. If their own inner voice is calling them all the same names, how can they summon the strength to fight back? Even when the rational mind knows to defend itself, the emotional mind may completely identify with the enemy, making self defense almost impossible. This is more than just a battle of willpower. Sometimes it can spiral into despair or even thoughts of self harm. Those who feel utterly defenseless aren't just at risk. They may believe the criticism themselves, thinking, I hate myself more than you ever could. The answer? It's one of the most important human words, love. Not romantic love, but the kind that comes from real human kindness, from being told again and again, you're good enough. That life isn't about perfection, it's about deserving to exist, flaws and all. Here's the challenge: people who struggle with self worth often don't know how to let others care for them. When help is offered, they may reject it, questioning the motives, doubting they're worthy. It's not so simple as telling someone to cheer up or just like themselves. Think of it like learning a new language. Imagine telling someone from England to just speak Bulgarian. It's not going to happen without time and practice. Emotional healing works the same way. If we grew up surrounded by messages of hate or shame, we learn to speak that language internally. Learning the language of self love takes patience, repetition, and support. If we're dreaming big, if we want to imagine a truly revolutionary project for humanity, it would be a huge program dedicated to teaching compassion, both to ourselves and those around us. Replacing those old voices of self doubt with new ones rooted in kindness is urgent work. We've tried for centuries, but we still have so much to learn. So maybe today, try to say a few stumbling phrases of love, both to yourself and to someone you know who's struggling. Spread compassion and let it grow, little by little. If you're interested in learning more, Life Lessons channel has many such videos on topics like relationships, managing anger and anxiety, career guidance, finding meaning, and using culture for healing. Subscribe to our channel and let's keep moving towards a kinder world.